Much ado has been made as of late about how I've changed over the course of the last few years. In light of this fact, I have decided to do a small series of videos wherein I express my current attitudes towards various subjects that I have addressed in the past. Today we will talk about conservatism. I'm actually not quite sure what a conservative is. I have struggled mightily to figure out even one attribute that all conservatives have in common, and I've thus far failed. Conservatives want low taxes, except they really don't because they love a big military and lots of cops. They love freedom, except they really don't because they want to restrict everything from homosexuality and gender expression to women's reproductive rights to even the right to protest. They love small government, except they don't because they love American imperialism and a big militarized police force to stifle dissent against their authoritarian social edicts. The one thing they really all seem to have in common when push comes to shove is that they all venerate an illusory ideal of a bygone past that never actually existed. They lionize a particular lifestyle that could best be typified by TV shows like Leave It to Beaver or Father Knows Best. They have a hard-on for the nuclear family, for what they call traditional values. Yet, even their belief in these nebulous concepts are dubious. The 50s TV show values they aspire to, which never really existed, by the way, come the closest to existing in a system with a robust middle class where a home and a family can be comfortably sustained on the income of a single provider. Yet conservatives steadfastly oppose the policies that would make even this idealized reality somewhat feasible. In short, I view conservatives as backwards-thinking fools who hold 1,000 completely contradictory ideas in their heads at any given time, make decisions based entirely on emotion, have no real overarching philosophy that grounds their actions or beliefs. They are mercurial beings who believe whatever is necessary to win their argument in the moment, defining themselves almost entirely by the liberals and leftists to which they are adversarial. They have embraced this adversarial status to the point where they will deny science when liberals and leftists try to base policy on it. They will defy their own words from the day before or from 5 minutes ago if they think it gives them an advantage in the here and the now. It's no wonder to me that they've adopted slogans like conservatism is the new punk rock as of late. They love defiance. They love to defy orthodoxy. This can be an admirable trait when it's based on some sort of cogent principle or done in the service of some sort of tangible goal. But for conservatives, the goal itself is defiance. How dare you tell me not to wear a mask? How dare you tell me not to pollute? How dare you tell me X or Y or Z? They don't care what is practically true. They don't care what makes sense. They simply suffer from a mass case of oppositional defiance disorder under the nebulous umbrella of some vaguely defined social goals. When I say all of these things, by the way, I am speaking of conservative people, not conservative politicians. Conservative politicians do have principles and objectives. They serve the rich and seek to make sure that big business is comfortable in this country. Whatever they've got to say to continue to maintain power, to protect the elite ruling class, they will say. They might be scummy, but at least they have an objective. They at least have a philosophy, which is more than can be said of their poor, confused, mercurial, wishy-washy, gibberish-spewing constituency. Now, I know that this one probably pissed some of you off, and I ask, once again, if you disagree with anything I've said here, please remember that the purpose of this video is only to express my current attitudes towards various subjects that pertain to this channel. I am not attempting at this time to make an argument. I am merely communicating to you my current attitude on the subject at hand. Regardless of how you felt about my words, I thank you kindly for taking the time to listen to them. And I ask that you please subscribe to this channel and also check out all those nice little links in the description section down below.